Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be telling you about a ministry that I started, Devo for Teens. And it's still kind of small, that's probably why you've never heard anything about it, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm going to be telling you all about it, as much as possible. First off, I'm going to be telling you what Devo for Teens is, then a little bit about the process of the first book, and then where it started, and lastly, I'm going to tell you about the upcoming book projects. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a 17-year-old Jesus follower from Texas. Okay, let's get started. Devo for Teens is a full gospel ministry dedicated to shining a light for Christ through collaborative devotional books. Devo for Teens, aka DFT for short, a collaborative book site. Okay, now a little bit of the process behind the first book and where it all started. So I think it was late 2023 or early 2024. I cannot exactly remember, but my mom and my brother were talking about the book projects that they were working on. And I was listening to them talk and I'm like, I wanna work on a book too. I wanna design it, I wanna put it together, and I wanna publish it. But there were two very, very hard things. Number one, I'm not a writer and I'm not an illustrator. So like if it was a children's book, I could not illustrate it, so that was a hard thing. But I decided to write a collaborative book. So like I didn't have to write anything, which is probably very bad on my side, but I still got to put the book together and I still got to write it. So I created the website, I opened submissions, and yeah, that's where it all started. Submissions started coming in really slow. I don't know how long I had them open. Yeah, it was like early 2024. The first deadline was July 31st, 2024. That was the first deadline, and I did not have enough submissions to finish the book. I started to worry. I'm like, wait, what do I do if I don't have enough submission? Do I tell everyone that I didn't have enough submissions, all your Devo pieces were a waste? Or what? July 31st was passed, and we did not have enough Devo pieces to finish the book. So I lengthened the deadline, or added another deadline, to January 1st, 2025. Still, submissions were not coming in. But then I decided to do these posts on social media, well, YouTube and the Facebook page that we have for Devo for Teens. And I'm like, okay guys, this is how many Devo pieces we need, and this is how many days are left. I know we can do it. And that's when they started to come in. I was like so worried. I'm like, okay God, if this is something you want me to do, I know you will help me do it. So all we needed was 30 Devo pieces. That's all I was shooting for. I'm like, okay, just get to 30 Devo pieces. That's all we need. But when the deadline came, we were over 30. We had 40. We had 40 Devo pieces. And all I needed was 30. And still, we did it. And that's literally when I decided, hey, I would love to do more book projects. I would love to do this again. And that's when I'm like, okay, Devo for Teens. This is what we're gonna call it. At first, it was all devotionals for teen girls. The Facebook page is still called that. I've been trying to change it to Devo for Teens, but Facebook will not change the name of the page. I have no idea why. But that's just the way it is. I'm changing it to Devo for Teens because Devo for Teens is no longer girls only. It's for girls and boys because of the two new book projects that are coming up, and you're all about to hear about that soon. I have a lot more to tell about Devo for Teens and the first book project, but when I put a camera in front of my face and I'm supposed to have a great conversation with my camera, yeah, that just gets a bit crazy. So I just forget everything. Now on to the two new book projects. Even though one book project itself is a long and sometimes a hard process, I've decided to do two this time. Like I said, Devo for Teens is no longer for girls only. So I am working on two new book projects, one for teen girls and one for teen boys. So these two book projects are a little bit different than the first book project. It's going to be done differently. I mean, you're still going to write your piece out and submit it on the website. Still the same for you, but different for me. Well, one little difference is that there are topics. There are 10 topics. Under those main topics, there are subtopics. Those subtopics are there just to help you figure out what you're going to write. You may be a person like me and you're like, what do I write? For example, there's a topic, modesty. There are subtopics, and if you don't know what to write about modesty, you can look at those subtopics and get an idea. You may be someone who you're really passionate about modesty and you have a ton to write about modesty. You don't need those subtopics. You are not limited to those subtopics. And the submissions are opening June 1st, 2025, which is really soon, coming up right around the corner. If you're new here and new to Devo for Teens, and you're wondering, how do I submit my piece? Well, once the submissions are open, you're going to go to the website devoforteens.weebly.com, go to either To New Book Projects, that page, or the home page, and you should see a submit button right there. And it's that easy. Fill out the form and you can just submit your piece just like that. You can submit multiple pieces, but for each topic there are only 7 open spots. Once that spot is open, that topic will disappear. So if you've seen that topic in the past and then it disappeared, you know that that topic is full and you will not be writing any more pieces for that topic. And y'all can start writing your pieces right now and submit them on June 1st, 2025. See y'all.